Hey, good morning. We hit a smooth stretch of road here for a few feet. We've been on the road 7-8 minutes. It's 5:25. We're still working our way out of camp. For the most part, it's been a 2 mile to 5 mile per hour drive out, just like it was. And had a good night rest at Smith Falls. Absolutely beautiful. The sun wasn't up yet, but the dawn hitting over the waterfall. It was beautiful this morning to lay in bed and watch. You guys can't imagine how grateful I am for this. It's constantly another blessing. And I'm glad you guys are coming along for the ride. Hoping to get out here on the Alaska Highway and see some more wildlife early this morning. Was hoping to be on the highway at 5:30, but that's in 3 minutes, and I'm not sure we're gonna make it at this rate. But hey, we gotta take it easy on the equipment too. Alright guys, that was about a 20-minute drive to go about a mile. But that camping spot, or I'm sorry, that resting spot was well worth it, wouldn't you guys say? So it's 5:35. Only a couple minutes behind what I wanted, not that bad. I got the mud flying off the tires right now. A little extra vibration till it all kicks off of there. But we're back on the Alaska Highway, folks. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Speed limit 100. Where are we doing? Gotta get over to that screen. Where is it at? There we go. We're doing 67. That's close enough, I'd say. Finally got a little heat gone in here. It's 32 degrees. Definitely got a little below freezing last night again. It's been a cold stretch of nights the last week plus, I guess. But I guess that's expected when you're this far north and it's this early in the spring. I don't even know what day it is anymore. But we'll look on that later. Hoping to get to some internet in a few hours. Haven't had internet or any service at all for 4 days now. But they've been some great 4 days. Alright guys, here we are. Let's start it off. Buffalo number 1. And then check this out. We finally have a herd. Both sides of the road. We got some males here. Look at this. Got some males showing a little dominance towards each other here. I think we're just gonna have to stay here a little bit. Oh my God, look at the little baby. that whole herd of bison was awesome. I know some of you people are like, see herds of bison in Yellowstone, or you can go to Acadia and see lots of moose and bear and, or whatever. But understand, they're national parks. I'm just driving down the highway on a casual trip out to Alaska through Canada. It's a little secret. We're about to cross into the Yukon. You want to be along for that one. For those that don't know, my truck was named Yukon when I got her new to me a few years ago. I've canoed 170 miles of the Yukon. That's kind of where, on my last trip to Alaska, and that's kind of where the name came from. And Yukon is going to be in the Yukon. Anywho, it's now almost 6 o'clock, and I think we can definitely say we saw more wildlife than vehicles. It's a good morning. And I just wanted to take a minute to retract something I said earlier about the Alcan. Said that the Alaska highway needed more pull-offs, more places to get off the road, take pictures, view wildlife, whatever. There's a nice little camping spot somebody found down in there. Anyway, I gotta take that back. The shoulders out here, now that I'm really actually seeing a lot of wildlife, the shoulders are wide, the shoulders are relatively smooth and accessible, and honestly, there's nobody on the road. There's nobody out here. So if you slow down to 3 miles an hour to somebody walking's pace, put your 4-ways on and snap a couple pictures, nobody's probably ever gonna notice. Keep an eye on your mirrors. You'll know if somebody's coming up behind you miles ahead of time. Sorry. My apologies. The road is perfect for wildlife viewing. The large grass cleared areas are perfect to bring the animals out to graze right along the road. I know that probably causes problems for some getting hit, but at least they're visible. They're not jumping right out on you. They're highly visible along the road, and they are right along the road to graze, so you get great viewing. The shoulders are great. There is no traffic to be concerned about, so we're good. All those pictures on the East Coast, the wildlife and stuff, I couldn't get you because I was too busy driving. I got you covered out here in the Alcan, folks. I got you covered. That being said, we're gonna go look for some more. Let's see what else we can find this morning. By the way, if it's 6:20. 6:21 just changed, 6:21. And the temperature jumped from 32 to 44 already. And I think officially we're not far past sunrise. So see if I can see this here real quick. Sunrise is 5:57, so 6 o'clock. So we're 24 minutes past sunrise. Gotta be another great day, folks. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you're enjoying it. Alright guys, here we go again. Driving through another herd of buffalo. We'll just keep on moving through this one. Anybody been counting? Anybody count how many I got on film today? Been a lot. 6:41, guys. How's your day going? Alright guys, we're in the Yukon. I drove right by it. As you can tell, there's kind of hard to read the sign with all the stickers on it. But it did welcome us to the Yukon. There are a couple trucks there. Well, a truck with a large load and a camper. And my eyes focused on them, and till I saw the sign and could read the sign, I was past the entrance. So we pulled off alongside the road, walked back, got the pictures, and now we're going to take off and hit the Alaska Highway again. Thanks for coming along. We're in the Yukon. Yukon is in the Yukon, and so am I. Hey, I just wanted to tell y'all, I'm trying to do the best I can, showing you everything out here on the Alaska Highway and on all my trips and adventures that I take from here on out. But, man, I can't show you a quarter of it. Passing like the bottom of all these hills are like beautiful pond, swamp-like areas, all frozen and still, frost from the morning and the shade. And I keep wanting to pull over, but if I'd stop at everything that catches my eye, it would take me 3 months to get to Alaska. So you got to get out here and experience it. Drive the Alaska Highway. If you can't, pick your own adventure. Get out there and do it. Anyway, get out. Get on the road. See it for yourself. Enjoy the adventure. I thank you for coming with me, but have your own adventure. Maybe I'll see you on the road. Here it is, guys. The big reveal. I told up on another range. Got my second view. I hope you can see that there in the distance. Going a little further. There we go. I know you can see it now. Look at that. And other than the snowstorm with sandhills, which was actually beautiful, I've had such incredible weather on this trip. The blue skies have been just breathtaking every day. Could have been a little warmer at night, but the days are beautiful. Tell you, I couldn't have picked a better time to travel so far. Oh man. Alright guys, just got out at the little rest stop pullover thing, whatever, that celebrates the 60th parallel. Took a couple pics. Right in front of me is the historical milepost 627. Couple pit toilets here, and you know, but a nice little area with storyboards to tell you about the 60th parallel. So here we are, gonna warm up a little bit, and we're only a few kilometers out of Watson Lake, and finally a town that should have internet and fuel. Well, I've passed a couple fuel, but not real towns, but fuel. But anyway, we should finally have a little bit of civilization, and I'll be able to get some more milk. That's the important thing. Alright guys, there's no way I can take you in and show you all this, but I'm gonna walk through. We're at the signpost first. This thing is bigger than I ever expected. It's the gift shop, I guess. But yeah. Look at this. Signs and license plates and whatever people could come up with to hang forever. Not forever, but it's great. It's in the middle of the excavating equipment, and people even hung stuff on there. So I'm gonna wander through for a while. You guys enjoy. I hope you get an idea of how big this actually is. Anybody ever put a sign here? For the tire. Old fire truck. you get the idea. Absolutely gorgeous views today again. Saw a lot of herds of bison this morning, early. It's still morning, it's 11:42. But haven't seen as much in the way of wildlife recently. It's still not a bad drive, wouldn't you say? I'm not sure about this, but let's see what we got. We're in Chariot Falls, wreck site. Looks like I have enough room to at least get around or turn around or something. But we are in serious snow now. Oh yeah, lots of room back in here. Wow. Wow. I don't think they're open. And that's just a pavilion, by the way. I'm just kidding, but yeah. It's 12 o'clock. I was thinking a nice place for lunch, but I don't think I'm doing any hiking to see the falls. So I guess we'll just keep on moving. Crazy to think I got a camper behind me headed into this stuff. But I can't make that corner out, so let's do another loop. Go out the way we came in. Alright, see you back out on the highway. Thanks for going in circles with me. Yesterday. Absolutely incredible. It does get scary when everything is frozen. Even the majority of the creeks and rivers are pretty much frozen over. The ponds, marshes are all frozen over. There's huge piles of snow. Most things are covered in snow, and there's a lot of people still on the road. Most of us travelers, most of us looking for a camping spot tonight. And when most of your main options are closed, don't know where that leaves you. So I'm starting to think, there's a lot of trucks right here. Starting to think of pushing on. It's 12:30. Maybe another hour and a half. And looking for a camp spot kind of early. of Seagull Creek. So I think we did just cross the Continental Divide very recently. If I remember right, Seagull Creek was on the other side, but it was close to the Continental Divide. There's another place not open yet for the season. It's gonna be a long time till they open. They got 10 feet of snow piled up. Oh my, yeah. So, options are limited. The little gas station, country stores aren't open yet. The motels and lodges aren't open yet. A lot of the campgrounds aren't open yet. And the ones that aren't official campgrounds, I'm afraid may be snowed in. So, sorry about that. I'll put that up for you. I don't need it right now. The sun is high in the sky. But anyway, and it's lunchtime, and I'm starting to think about camping options because they're few and far between out here. And again, everything's closed. Where do you go? Stay tuned. Will I find a spot? What do you think? Alright, so I pulled off, changed shoes, because where I pulled off at least doesn't have a lot of snow, but it's got a lot of mud and a lot of puddles. There were ducks in there, ducks swimming in the parking lot when I pulled in. Nice spot, but you heard a car just go by. Right on the highway. Just trampling through rocks and snow here, but yeah, right there's the highway. So another spot on the other side. It's not bad. So I used this river to figure out where I was on a milepost. And I'm only about 150 miles, or 150 kilometers from Whitehorse. So do I stay here in the muck by the highway and listen to traffic, which won't be that much, but here comes another car. Or do I head on toward Whitehorse and find something in there, around there? Maybe even hookups with the cold weather tonight. And I've only spent $50 so far in camping, and hey, look where I am and where I started. So for $50, that's not too bad. I've also spent $30 on a tank of propane already, used mainly probably for heat. I mean, it's run the fridge, it's cooked, but you know, I'm sure heat's where it's used the most. It has done a little hot water heating too, but I've been trying to use the generator and gas for that. But what do I do? It's not a bad spot. It's really not. I think we're gonna head on. We're gonna go a little bit further and see what we come across. I don't know. we're going for it. We'll see you on the road. They're building a new bridge right beside the old bridge. Let's check out this cool old bridge. Why not? It does feel funky. And 2 towns in one day with internet, guys. Absolutely amazing. And I might push all the way to a third. Still deciding. Welcome to Tesla. Alright, we'll show you a little view here for a bit. Well, I tell you, pulled out of Tesla, got gas. Guess the 3rd biggest town we've been in today, and we've been driving somewhere around 8-9 hours. And we did a stop at the signpost first for a while, but yeah, not much air. Thought about camping there. They were opening their campground right on a frozen lake like this, kind of just like that. Very nice. There's a little restaurant there. I think the whole town was in there at that point, having whatever. It's 2:30. It was $45. They didn't have the whole campground open. Didn't really look like anybody was in it. There was no water anywhere. I assume there was no dump either. Could have had electric. Should be nice on a cold night, but yeah, I don't want to use all that propane anyway. So, we're moving on. Alright, so I've seen a few places I wanted to check out, but they're little dirt roads, and I've gotten lucky so far. Usually there's been at least a sign at the end of that little dirt road. Trailer, I hate to get stuck and not be able to turn around. Wildlife on road, drive with caution. Alright, we'll see if there's wildlife on the road. It is really stomping me with a pull-off spot. Definitely seen places that are okay, but they're right by the highway. Cars, and I'm sure late at night there's hardly any traffic. Just gonna have to call it one of these times. It's 3:07. Actually warmed up a little bit recently. For most of the day, once it warmed up, we were hanging around 52. It's 54 right now wherever we're at. If I find a camp spot, tell you what, you guys will be the first to know. Alright, I know it's a campground. Can I get through? In the beginning looks like it was cleared out. There's a spot right there. There's a few down here. Alright, we gotta take a look. Yeah, we left that campsite. Campgrounds, I don't know, $20 a night Canadian, which is like 15 US. Isn't bad, but I haven't been paying. At least they cleared the snow out. That was the only benefit there. The sites weren't real level. At least the ones I checked. I don't know. So we're back on the Alaska Highway. And see what we find. We're keeping our eyes open. It's 3:47. It's time to stop. But at least we're still driving into views like this. No wildlife, but gorgeous views. Been driving by these beautiful frozen lakes, ponds, streams, marshland, mountains. Stopped at a couple places to camp that I decided to move on. I've stopped at several others that weren't open or said no camping. I just stopped at a boat launch that usually work out pretty good because they have long trailer, parking, and But it did say no camping, and it was right along the highway. So got a wreck site here. Possible. It's worth pulling in. Absolutely gorgeous here. This whole trip out the Alaskan Highway. Places I'm finding to camp, unfortunately. What do you do? Sign that says camping. This guy's gonna pass me, so let's let him pass quick. And let's turn in, see what it says. See what's there. It says gas. Electric charging. Let's see what we got. Marsh Lake Campgrounds. This is probably an honor system, pay on your own type thing. Hopefully no more than $20. We'll see what it's like. Well, that's true. There's free firewood at these sites. Hey, I think we finally found camp. We are going to pay $20 a night. It's a provincial type park. The site is first come, first serve. It's not too bad. Plenty of snow. Lots of snow. But I guess the best thing, this one, there's the front door. That's the front door. Let me turn you. This one has a view of the lake. Right on the water. Not too shabby. $20 Canadian. I'm in.